Hello, my name is Barry Parks, and today I will be comparing IBM's infrastructure division as my typical, more conventional corporation to Amazon's infrastructure division, which is a more modern organization. So, starting off with value discipline, IBM has developed Cloud Pak for applications, making it easier for customers to build cloud-based applications. IBM is also a very long legacy company, having its roots back dating all the way back to 1911. They also use the Simpler Business System, or SBS, which has been used by hospitals and clinics around the world for decades to help improve their healthcare delivery service, and they've made quite the reputation. Amazon, on the other hand, has created Amazon Web Services, which is a very well known for a cloud-based services company for a lot of smaller and startup companies. They also specialize in scalability and a more pay-as-you-use sort of system. Uh, Amazon also has the Amazon brand recognition. There's not too many companies out there today that have grown as quickly as Amazon has. So next I'm going to talk about how IBM and Amazon segment their customers. Typically IBM focuses on larger companies offering deals for bundles of different softwares and services. They also typically focus on special industries more often than others. For example, they do a lot of work in the healthcare industry, and they've developed a lot of services for the healthcare industry, such as IBM Watson Health, which helps with healthcare analytics and is actually quite useful for a lot of medical studies nowadays. Amazon, on the other hand, typically markets to smaller companies that are startups and that are kind of interested in trying out cloud services and not really wanting to get into any crazy long-term contracts. This is nice because they get to really pay as they use the services, which really attracts the smaller companies that have limited budgets or are just starting out and don't exactly know what they want to use in order to make their business or operation successful. Because the customers are typically newer for Amazon, you're going to see a lot more digitally mature companies just because they are newer. They have the capabilities to get a much easier digital footprint, and they're not confined to legacy systems like many larger and older corporations are. So next I'm going to talk about how both of these companies build customer loyalty. Both companies offer numerous materials to help their customers get started building cloud-based applications. IBM, for example, offers IBM Watson Assistant, which helps build virtual assistants for their customers so that they can communicate with their own customers much better and provide much better accurate feedback. Both companies also offer a list of many different softwares that they integrate well with, making it easier for companies that struggle with building middleware, because both IBM and Amazon, are willing to offer some templates to building middleware and provide training on connecting software and services to one another. Amazon also specializes in data analytics, and it helps build loyalty programs for its customers using its predictive analytics and what kinds of things that a customer would be interested in based on their buying habits and searches and whatnot. Next, I'd like to talk about the use of big data and AI in marketing. So IBM is known actually for creating a very advanced and powerful artificial intelligence, Watson. You may have seen it actually compete on Jeopardy and it's won quite a few times. They've also aided in a number of medical studies, finding factors that can help reduce the risks of contracting certain diseases or illnesses, and also how to prevent or how to lessen the effects of certain lifelong illnesses or diseases. Um, Amazon has used their predictive analytics to help boost sales for their online shopping website, and they also use predictive analytics to help determine possible customers, and they offer these services to their own customers to help them build a customer base. So one of the major events that I would like to talk about is the introduction of cloud computing and how both of these companies have tackled this introduction and change in the industry. IBM was named as a leader in infrastructure as a service value matrix by Nucleus Research, making it one of the better infrastructures as a cloud-based service to have for a company. They've also expanded their digital footprint across the world, making their cloud computing services much more appealing to the larger multinational companies that require services all across the world at any point in time. Amazon has developed Amazon Web Services, which offers a wide variety of cloud-based solutions for any sort of business, and they really help companies get their foot in the door with moving to the cloud because they are often considered one of the more inexpensive options, which makes them very marketable once again to those smaller companies. So digital maturity of these two companies. Well, both companies provide a wide variety of online services. They offer a lot of collaboration tools and a lot of software integration tools. Both companies offer a lot of training to their customers on their infrastructure software and help them become more digitally mature companies. Both companies are pretty big on cloud computing and storage, but a lot of times they offer some sort of middle ground for those companies that do want to keep some solutions on premises. So both companies also work with talent acquisition software. Both of these companies make talent acquisition software that they market to other companies, and IBM also uses data analytics in order to find best suited people available for promotion opportunities. Both companies use things such as skill matchings and filter screening to see who is the best options for a job. And Amazon also collects information about potential employees and sells it to companies that are looking to expand their employee pool. And here's all my references.